So today I've got this. Let's unbox it. Alright guys, so let's get straight into the unboxing. This is what the box looks like. I'm going to show it to you from all the different sides. It does come with the pull tab like the original Apple box, but I highly doubt this pull tab is actually functional. It's more like a laminated box which we'll probably just cut through. It's got the AirPods wireless charging case written on this side as well. It's got the Apple logo, and that's sort of a complete rip-off for Apple. It's even got the information stickers out here. However, a couple of different variants come in this box. So apparently they say the better variants have the break in the sticker just like the original ones. Back to the pull tab. This is what it looks like from the front. And that's the back. It's got the same sort of AirPods with a lid open picture at the back. It's got the information, all the stickering. You pretty much won't be able to tell if you look at this in person, so be aware of this one, guys. So what we'll try and do right now is let's try and rip the tag off just like the original, and if that works, great. Otherwise we'll just go ahead and cut it. I highly doubt this is going to work. This is just for show, I'm guessing, so that it sort of, yeah, that's basically just a sticker. It's definitely not a legitimate tag which you can sort of pull like in the original and get the wrapping off. So let's just cut through the seal. We'll take our trusty little knife and sort of cut through. Just take the wrapper off. So that's the box without the wrapper on, and let's just sort of slide it open. So what you're first greeted with is, of course, the paperwork. Now I have seen other copies. Oh yeah, it does have the design by Apple in California written. This was unfortunately placed the other way around, which is pretty hilarious if you ask me. You know, subtle details like this, but it does have the design by Apple in California. The minute you pull the paperwork out, you've got all the paperwork. However, in the original, the corners, the edges of all the paperwork come rounded off. So that's another telltale sign. This is probably your instruction booklet. Yeah, that's your instruction booklet, and you've got identical paperwork like an original pair of AirPods would. So that's that. Alright, the next thing you're greeted with is the AirPods itself. Let's try and pick it out. Now you see it comes with a very similar wrapping as well, just the way Apple does it. However, another telltale sign is Apple has a flap that comes through here and you pull that open. This one is going to be a lot more difficult. I'm going to put these aside and we'll see what else is in the box, and we'll come back to the AirPods in a bit. So the next thing is the tray. The original ones in the tray, the original ones have the tray made of cardboard. This is plastic, and as you see, it's already damaged, so I don't know what's going on here. I'm not sure if this was an open piece or it was just badly assembled, so disappointing, but whatever. Now we are greeted with a pretty neat cable, if you ask me. It is a type C to lightning cable. Pretty neatly done. Again, you won't be able to tell the difference if you don't have a close eye on it. So that's basically the lightning cord. And in here we have this small little casing in which you get the extra ear tips. However, another telltale sign is again the cardboard is too thin, unlike the original, which is super thick, and it prevents the ear tips from moving around. So these have clearly moved around inside. Let's just sort of try and pull these open, and those are your ear tips. Pretty neat, I would say, if you ask me. Quite a lot of attention to detail, but a few telltale signs sort of give it away. Alright, so we'll put the box aside. Alright, now coming to the AirPods themselves. Almost identical, a literal one-to-one copy. Let me try and get this in focus. A literal one-to-one copy, and trust me, you will probably not be able to tell the difference with the naked eye. I'm gonna try and open this. This will be a little more difficult than the original ones to open, because they don't really seem to sort of copy the sticky covering part. So it opens from the side, and the AirPods just sort of slide out. The casing pretty much looks like the original. You really can't tell. It's got designed by Apple in California, assembled in China, written at the back. So that is what they look like in person. You pretty much can't tell the difference. It's got the button at the back to connect, to pair. I don't know if this hinge is actual aluminium or it's just plastic that's coated in aluminium. And we've got the battery indicator out here. And we've also got a lightning port at the bottom, which it will charge through. It does claim wireless charging. However, I will test that out later and see if it actually does have wireless charging. So that is basically the unit. Pretty much identical to the original AirPods. You really can't tell the difference, but yeah, that's that. So now coming to the big moment, we'll flip open the case. The minute we open the case, we see the battery indicator light. It probably has half a charge right now or so. The hinge itself does feel a little tacky, I would say. It's definitely not standards of Apple. You can tell it has a slight roughness to it, if that's what I could call it. So yeah, we'll pull the AirPods out, and I must say that is a really neat replica. I'm going to test these with opening them out on my phone. So we'll bring my phone in out here. Let's switch the Bluetooth on, and let's just flip open the case first. We'll press and hold the button at the back. Yep, the light goes white into pairing mode. I think I have to hold it for a bit longer. And we have AirPods Pro out here. We click it, and it says pair with AirPods Pro, and that's it. We pretty much connected. I am gonna now shut the case and once again open it. I have an application called Air Battery on my mobile, and that basically shows the case pop up just like the iPhone. So let's see how that works, if it does work at all. Oh, it just randomly started music. So I'm guessing the sensors are extremely sensitive. Here is the application I was telling you about. Let's just select AirPods Pro for now. So let's shut this again and open it up maybe again. Flip it open, and there we go. It does not read it for some reason. So that's kind of sad. It definitely does not read. It does not show me the indication, whereas on my original AirPods, the minute I flipped it open, it would show me the battery and the battery status and all of that stuff. So another thing that these AirPods claim is wireless charging. So let's see how far that's true. Let's plonk them on this Huawei wireless charger that I have out here and see how that goes. 3, 2, 1. Damn, that was impressive. I mean, think about it, guys. I got this pair for say 1200 bucks. And for 1200 bucks, the kind of stuff you're getting, you get wireless charging, is absolutely unheard of and unbelievable to me. So yes, it does support wireless charging. The light is clearly on out here, and yeah, that's the wireless charging bit for you. Now, taking a closer look at the buds itself, they have this sort of mesh grill out here. I don't know what that's made of, probably plastic if I'm not wrong. Flipping them around, they do have another audio inlet, audio outlet out here as well. They've got the sensors at the bottom, and they also do have the print right out here, if you can see it. I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up. Right here, so they do have the print like the original. So these have pretty much been copied pretty well, I would say. Another point where I notice a little roughness is these chrome tips out here, the charging tips. When you run your hand through them, you do feel this abrasion, which I'm pretty sure you will not feel on the original AirPods. So these are the small nuances that sort of show you, give away the signs of these being clones. Now let's move to the audio test. I'm going to pop these in my ears, and you guys can probably stare at my face, and I'll probably be making really weird faces. So let's get to that. So let's pull these out of the case and try them on and see what they're like. Alright, so right off the bat, it plays the sensor sound the minute you put them in your ears, letting you know that it's recognized that it's in the ear. Let's play something and see what that's like. Alright. Okay. I'll be honest with you, I am surprised at how good these are. For the price I paid, they are absolutely mind-boggling good. It definitely lacks bass, but that's not something that's not fixable with an equalizer. So I think that's you can definitely tamper around with the equalizer settings a little bit and get the bass back to life. It's definitely lacking a bit, but the highs and mids are fantastic. I can't believe what I just heard for the price I paid. It's almost as good as a joke. So sound quality is alright. So these AirPods also have the tap features, which is intuitive controls of single tap, double tap and triple taps. And these are customizable as long as you have an iOS device or a MacBook or something like that. Basically something from Apple will let you customize what the touch does. However, on Android you unfortunately can't customize it. However, they are completely functional. Single tap can be for play and pause, double tap can be for the next song, and the triple tap can be to go back to your previous song. There is actually a long press for voice controls, and it works fantastic with the Google Assistant on Android phones, and it also activates Siri in my MacBook Pro. So it does definitely have the touch controls as well as sensors which sense when the AirPod is in your ear and when you take it out. So I think it's fantastic that a pair of headphones on such a low budget offer you these premium kind of features. Now coming to the active noise cancellation and transparency mode, when you connect these AirPods to an Apple device, say a MacBook Pro or an iPhone or an iOS device, it will show you the listings of noise reduction, noise cancellation, transparency and the off mode to put both of them off. However, I must tell you, it does not work. There is no change in the audio. It does show me, for example, out here, it does show me noise cancellation, transparency and off. and I switched through all 3 modes, and there's absolutely no change within the headphones itself. Some clones do offer some amount of active noise cancellation as well as transparency. Some even offer spatial audio, but I highly doubt how good those, how well it's going to work on a pair of clones. On these particular pairs, the active noise cancellation does not work, so it's not really going to do anything for you, even if you decide to switch through it. When it comes to an Android device, of course, there's no questions of active noise cancellation or transparency. It does not show you the options at all. However, on the MacBook, it lets you customize your long presses and stuff like that. So say I customize my right long press for active noise cancellation or transparency, or to turn them both off. It may even switch through the modes, however, it's not going to make any difference to your audio, so again, it's pointless even setting that option as a long press for either of the AirPods. So these were the Apple AirPod Pro clones for you. If you guys did enjoy this video, you guys know what to do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn your bell notifications on. I will look for more of these quirky things to find for you guys, so that I can put it out there. Do share this video. It's a very important video and it needs to be shared. Stick around, stay blessed, keep putting in the work, and I will catch you guys in the next one.